Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Candy Shop. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington, sharing with you my unique perspective on all things reality TV, Bravo, self-care, lifestyle, beauty, and everything in between. So as you guys come in, be sure to like, subscribe, and to comment. Let me know, where are you watching from? Drop your candy canes down there in the comment box and the description box. Check out everything that's going on. And today we are going to get into the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, where it went down. So we are going to get into it. But before we do that, I have a special announcement to make. So myself, also Candace from her channel, The Candy Shop, and Cotty B, the three of us have come together to create the Ladies Lounge. And so we are going to rotate on each other's channels every Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern. We're going to rotate on our channels to have a Ladies Lounge panel discussion. Tonight we're going to do it on the Candy Shop's channel. I'll put that in the description box so you guys want to join us. And we'll be talking about Karen Civil, whatever her name is, Nicki Minaj, underage and overage dating. So we are going to kick that off tonight. It's also linked in the community tab, so check that out. So it'll be really exciting. So today we're going to do it over at the Candy Shop. Next week it'll either be on mine or Cotty B's, but I will let you guys know. Hey, Candy Canes, come through. Hey, Misty, shout out to my mod. She goes, hello, Candy and all the Candy Canes. Hello, sweetheart. What is up? How are you? Shout out to Takia Warren. She says, hey, Candy Canes. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, congratulations. Thank you, in the Brain Times 3. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Well, we were like, let's just get together and do a fun collab. Why not? Why not do a fun collab? So tonight we're kicking it off and it'll be fun. Hey, Tyronda Brown. She goes, hi, Candy Shop. Hey, sweetheart. What is up? What is up? Hey, Ipadashid. She goes, hey, y'all. Congrats out to the Ladies Lounge. That's right. The Ladies Lounge. We're so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. So, oh, wait, hold on. Can I get a witness? Says, yay, wonderful. Thanks for all the information. Congrats. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think it'll be a really good weekly show of just, us getting together. We'll bring special guests. It's going to be fun and showing that we can all collaborate together. We can all work together. There's no need to beef, no need to compete. Come together and have fun. Hey, reparations. Okay, sounds good. Hey, Candy Canes, congratulations, love. Thank you. Yes. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so before we get into it, we're gonna get into the real Love and Marriage Huntsville. Do you guys want to know what happened to me this weekend? Which is why we're doing back-to-back videos today instead of having them on Sunday and Monday the way we usually do. Let me tell you what happened to me. So this weekend, right, I thought I was sick. I was like, oh man, like I'm sick again. Because I had been sick a couple weeks ago. You guys remember? It was maybe like 3 weeks ago where I kind of took the week off because I had been sick. And I was like, how am I still getting sick? And it's not COVID. It's not Delta. Thank God. But I was like, man, I'm sick. I was like, my lymph nodes, like I'm just not feeling good, all this stuff. Turns out I was bit by a poisonous spider. I was bit by a spider. Can you see it? Right here. So if you are able to get in, it's almost like you see that. That isn't the actual bite. The bite is right here. But then it was so venomous, it went like, it kind of got like welted and it kind of scabbed over. And from the venom, that was causing me to be sick. So my eye, hold on. It was this eye was swollen. It was swollen and itchy and puffy. I was like, is it allergies? Am I sick? Did I put something in my eye? And my lip node was all crazy and I was tired and my head was hurting. And I was like, what is going on? I was like, I can't be sick again. I was just sick a few weeks ago. Y'all remember that? Spider bite. like, what the hell? Spider freaking bite. I don't know if a spider came in from outside. I'm gonna spray around everywhere because you guys know I live in Cali. So I'm gonna spray everywhere to make sure bug stuff, but just you guys be careful. Thank God it wasn't worse. I mean, it was a reaction, but thank God nothing worse happened, but it was a spider bite. Isn't that crazy? I was like, am I sick again? What is this? Better not be Delta. Like, I was like, no way. But this eye was like, I mean, it was like a big old bubble. And I was coughing and my throat was getting scratchy and my lymph nodes was big. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Spider bite right there, spider bite. And if you were able to see it you can see the actual spot, like where he bit me or stung me or whatever it is. Isn't that crazy? Girl. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You guys are so funny. Ages Williams says, hey, Candy. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Reparations goes, oh my G, so it mimics seasonal allergies. Yes, and I looked it up. I was online, like, what causes all this stuff? And it was a spider bite. It was a spider bite. So glad it wasn't anything worse. Thank you, Miss T. Me too. Isn't that crazy, you guys? That is nuts. Wait, oh wow, so sorry, sis, can I get a witness? Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, reparations says, yeah, thank goodness it was not COVID-19. I know, thank God it wasn't that. Thank God it wasn't anything like that. But isn't that nuts? So you guys just be careful out here. I'm telling you, it's insane. So sorry, did they have to drain your bite? No, that's the thing. So I knew something had bit me. And when it had first bit me, it got like red and raised, right? And I was scratching it. And I was like, oh man. And then it took a minute. It wasn't like I got bit and then just had a big reaction. It was like I got bit. And then I noticed that my eye was getting really itchy and really big. But this was the thing though. My eyes weren't bloodshot. Like my eyes itself weren't bloodshot or itchy. It was just the actual tissue around it was swollen, and it was the eye itself was itchy. It wasn't when you get an eye infection or a pink eye, it's the actual eye that's red and all that stuff. It wasn't that. It was actually the skin. So that's when I put it all together and I Googled it, and my lymph nodes was swollen. I was coughing, child. So today we're just gonna have to do some back-to-back videos. We're about to jump into Love and Marriage Huntsville. Then we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to jump into Real Housewives of Potomac. We'll jump on that in a different link. And then tonight, head over to the candy shop. We'll do Ladies Lounge with me, Candace, and Cardi B. We were talking about Nicki Minaj and all that stuff. And then tomorrow, we'll do the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And then I'm also going to be on Tisa Tells tomorrow night, too. So keeping it busy, and just you guys be careful. Put bug spray. I'm spraying my house. So, woof. Yeah, Miss T says, get yourself some Neosporin so it doesn't scab up or you'll get infected. Also help with inflammation. Yeah, I'm going to put some ointment on there. Woo! Okay, you guys. No, I did not go to, can I get a to go to the doctor? I didn't go to the doctor because I didn't realize, but you know what I mean? I was just oh, I'm sick again. It'll be fine. I'll sleep it off. But then I was I was just sick. There's no way I'm sick again this quick. You see what I'm saying? Woo! Can I go to someone who was watching over you? Yes, I am blessed and highly favored. And someone definitely was watching over me. And thank God I feel so much better now. But I just wanted to share my story just in case it ever happens to you, or just to remember to spray down or whatever you have to do to bug. I just wanted to share my story just so it's case. But yeah, I'm gonna do the insect spray all over. So, and yeah, so all right. All right, let's get into it. I don't know what type of spider it was. I have no idea. What kind of spider it was. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Hey, Tanisha. She says, hi, Candy. Hey, love. All right, so you guys watch your back for venomous spiders because they will get you. Just watch your back. All right, guys, now that we've had that fun, wacky update, let's get into it. All right. So this episode, Martell is still acting like a damn fool. He is so all in his feelings. He is clearly still in love with Melody, but I feel like their dynamic is just toxic and unhealthy at this point. I do think what set Melody off is exactly what she said. You could tell that what do you call it? You could tell that when he called her music video BS, that is really what triggered her, and that is what really popped off. Oh wait, hold on something. Tyronda Brown said, "You need to go. Same thing happened to me. I should go to the doctor." You're saying, even though I'm feeling better. Let me know what happened, Tyronda. I'm feeling a lot better, but you still think I should go to the doctor? Let me know, because now I'm scared. Like, you guys don't understand. My eye was like, poof, poof. And like my head was just like all congested up in here, my throat, my lymph nodes. Oh, hi, Denise. I miss you, Candy. I miss you too. So, but Tyronda, let me know, because now you're scaring me. I was like, I'm on the mend. So fingers crossed, you guys. Okay, so Melody was clearly hurt by the BS comment because she is on her wants to be Beyonce, wants, on her mission, and like, good for her. Go do you, sweetheart. Do you. I don't agree with him saying, oh, you had the kids singing that song 2 years ago and my kids are talking about me and you're using the kids against me. And I'll tell you why. Usually I'm like, don't bring kids into it, think about the children. But Martell, if you had an issue with your children ever knowing what you did, then you shouldn't have done it. And Melody writing a song about it, I don't think she's talking to the kids like, kids, so this lyric is about when your dad did this, blah, blah, blah. And it was 2 different songs. It was an older song that she had written, and then it was the new song now that she was doing the music video for. So they were two different songs completely. And Martell, if you had a problem with your children knowing what you do, don't do it. It's going to be more traumatic for your children when they realize you had a 5th baby out of wedlock and you were cheating on mommy this whole time than it is for them to be singing along to a bop. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Miss me with that, Martell. He was just really reaching. I think he's really jealous, and I think that he wishes he was a part of this moment for Melody. But I'm not on Team Melody when it comes to Melody and Destiny. Okay? I'm on Team Destiny 100%. Again, Tiffany. I was starting to warm up to you a scotch last episode. You blew it. How dare you, again, bring up something that is none of your business about somebody else's relationship? Her bringing up the conversation that Marceau had with the guys during basketball to Tisha the way she did, I thought was super disrespectful and hella wrong and hella rude and hella shady. Hella shady. It was ridiculous. And I agree with what Destiny or whoever said it. She's like, well, what are you hiding about your own relationship? Because Tiffany and Louise are corny. They're cheese balls to me. They're corny. But I wouldn't be surprised if they are hiding something. Even their fights are boring. Well, they were fighting about, like, you got the kid a haircut, but you didn't let me go for the haircut. That was boring. We didn't need that. That was a waste of a scene. They're a waste of a couple on the show. And I don't mean that to be mean. I just mean just like from a entertainment perspective. I don't really like Tiffany and Louise on the show. I think they're really corny. I think that Tiffany stirs the pot in a way that just makes me not like her, but it doesn't make me entertained. Like, I think Kenya stirs the pot in a way that's entertaining, and it makes me entertained. You know what I mean? But the way Tiffany stirs the pot, I just don't like her. And I think she's being really shady and really weird. I also thought that it was really disrespectful of her to talk to Tisha about surprising Marcel with with therapy. And I love how Destiny was just like, well, you surprised your husband with the whole wedding. Like, don't act like that's normal. I would rather surprise my husband. Well, you would never want to surprise anybody with anything, ideally. But I would rather surprise my husband with a therapy session than with a whole ass wedding. Like, let's just keep it funky and 100%. So I'm wondering, what is Tiffany and her husband hiding and deflecting from? Always wanting to talk about sex and blah, 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 blah. And like, I loved how Kimmy was just like, if they're angling for a threesome, no. Or if it was Tisha, one of them said it. Or an orgy or something like that. She was like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the game that they played, that's right, Mrs. T, the game they played was so messy. They were throwing targeted darts at people. Like, the questions weren't random. The questions weren't, just from like something. They took what they knew the drama was going on in a tea, and they tailored those questions for certain people. And I thought that was really, really messy. Also, speaking of really, really messy, Miss Kimmy. I mean, not Miss Kimmy. I love Kimmy. Miss Tisha. Coming for Kimmy with the whole like, oh, if you don't mind me asking, can I ask Maurice, would you and Kiowa said that you guys would still be together if you tried. Kiowa said that, you guys could have worked it out. What? How dare you say in front of Kimmy and her now husband, asking the husband if he could have worked it out with his ex-wife in front of her, and saying it in a way almost like, why didn't you try and work? Basically, she was like, well, why didn't you work harder for it? You and Kiowa could have been happy and still together. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, who says that? So I thought Tisha was really grimy for saying that. And I thought Tiffany was really grimy for what she said. And I also agree with Destiny. Why is Melody Tiffany's guard dog at all times? Well, how do you think she wants her to feel? Like, that's weird to me. Again, I think Melody uses Tiffany a lot to be her mouthpiece to stir the pot, and she feeds her different stuff. Melody is also an executive producer, and Melody also is butthurt because she thinks that she's the only one spilling the tea. And again, I think Melody is butthurt when it comes to Destiny because Destiny didn't spill the tea about her divorce, which I think that there is something really dark there. Yes, cheating is dark, but I think something darker is there. If you look at Destiny, I think Destiny is kind of like numb. She's kind of like, okay, you guys, okay. Like, I think Destiny is really numb. I think has gone through something very traumatic. And I think that she doesn't want to talk about it on the show because it's like some real deep, deep stuff. That's, yes, cheating is deep, but it goes kind of beyond that. So that was absolutely crazy. What else happened? Okay, so now Lewis, right, is now trying to be the Peter and the Michael Darby, going back to tattletale everything that was said during the boys' basketball back to his messy, messy wife, Tiffany. Tiffany, I can't with her. She's not likable to me. She's not a likable personality. Like, you have villains who you love to hate. You have villains who are still likable and fun. But to me, I just don't like her. And I think her stirring the pot just comes across as just so mean-spirited. And just like, it's, miss me with all of that, Tiffany. Miss me with all of that. I will say, though, that the basketball session, I did love how the guys had Tisha's back when it came to this with Marceau, and was just like, she's trying to communicate with you. She's trying to save the marriage. She's trying to get things back on track. It's a good thing that she's trying to go to therapy and have good communication with you and have everything work out. Like, I agree with that. 1,000%. So I was happy that the guys had his back there. I also thought Marcel was foul, talking about, what did you do, Destiny, to make that man leave you? Marcel, you were just on the bus talking about how does somebody get divorced. So you really need to zip it up when it comes to that. Absolutely zip it up. Oh, did you guys peep how Destiny was still wearing her wedding ring? It's a big rock, so I probably wouldn't wear it on my ring finger, but she was still wearing her wedding rings. That was very, very telling. And I loved how she called Tiffany a Karen. I thought that was spot on because Tiffany does act like a Karen. She's not likable. She's mean. And she has a very superior, holier than thou, self-righteous attitude. And I think that is what really just isn't it for me. Yeah. And then Martell probably should go to anger therapy. Probably should. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat box. Let's get into it. I'm going to go up a bit so we can have some fun. Hey, Miss T. She says they both gaslight each other. They do. Melody Martell both gaslight each other. They both have very, I'm not going to say that they're narcissists, but I'm going to say they have narcissistic, ego-based personalities. They both need to be right, and they both really care about image. I mean, I actually think they're very suited for each other if he could just keep it in his pants. Pamela says, how does it look around the bite? Okay, so the bite, it's right here. It kind of has like, it's like a darker, like, a darker, like tiny circle where you can see where the spider bit me. And then it's just like this welt here. So I don't know. I'm feeling better. So God willing, I won't have to go to the doctor or anything. But this weekend, y'all, this weekend was a struggle. Miss T. Martell was definitely reaching. No, he was reaching all day long, and he could not reach a damn thing because, I mean, in those tight clothes, ridiculous. He was reaching. He wanted a reason to be mad at Melody because he wanted her attention, and he's jealous of what she's doing, and she's jealous of what he's doing without her. Oh, and I thought it was dead wrong when they were fighting and how he tried to slut shame her and be like, oh, well, you left me because I was cheating and side chicks, but now you're a side chick and you're sleeping with this guy, you're sleeping with that guy, and he has a fiance and now you're the side chick. I thought that was disgusting. That is the mother of your children. That is your ex-wife. That is disgusting. And I'm not being hypocritical because I don't really care when she puts him on blast with his stuff. The reason why I don't think it's a hypocrisy is because Martell is very, very public about who he's sleeping with. And there is no denial that he was cheating on her because it was a whole baby. So it's out there. It's public. It's out there. The side chick is talking all day online on Instagram doing the most. So they put it publicly out there for public consumption. To my knowledge, Melody has not publicly said anything about any guy that she has been dating or not dating. I haven't seen anything on social media about it. She's not talking about it. She doesn't have a side baby with a dude. So he took something that was private that may or may not even be true and tried to slut shame her and put her on blast for it versus the very publicness of his cheating for years that everybody knew. So that's why I think it's a different situation. And that's why I think what Martell did was really, really shady and really, really gross and hella dirty. He should not have done that at all. Hey, Queen Third Eye. Martell's attitude is he wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too. Exactly. He tried to go in Mel's room at 1 a.m. He is dangerous to me. Oof. Yeah, he definitely wanted a little bit of that Melody pie. And you could tell when she walked in the door, his face like lit up. Like, I think he's definitely still attracted to her. I think in his mind, he still loves her, but I think it's that unhealthy attachment, that unhealthy type of love, right? Too much. Hey, Taronda. Yes, he put me on meds four times a day, 5 days. Don't be scared. Oh, okay. If tomorrow I don't feel good, I'll go to the doctor. Like if something comes up and I don't feel good, I will go. But right now I'm God willing, I'm on the mend. So, and I'm going to bomb my house and put all the windows on the doors. I'm going to spray. And I did that before, but it's been a couple of months. So I'm going to redo it. But just everybody be safe. Because I'm telling you, it was no joke. What I went through was no joke. So just everybody be safe. Miss T, has Martell told the other kids about baby number 5? I don't think so. Remember when they went to that like quasi like co-parenting session? They were talking about making a plan for it. I bet you The older children probably know. They're not, you know what I mean? Like, they're not dumb. They have iPads. Kids talk at school. You know, they probably know, but I don't think that they've had that, like, actual conversation. Hey, Misty. Tiffany's messy boots, and her husband told her in confidence not to go share. Yeah, Tiffany is very messy boots. And you know what? This is not the first time she's done that. Because didn't it come out that it was her husband who was like the coach of Monsters football, Little League, whatever it was, sports team. And he was the one who went back and told Tiffany in confidence. And then she was the one who went back and told it during the brunch. So this is the second time that she's done that, where her husband tells her something in confidence. She loves to talk about how great her and her husband communication skills are, how great their relationship is, but you can't hold water when it comes to him telling you something in confidence. And then she went back and shared it with the group. So this is at least the second or third time that she's done this. Shady, shady boots. Hey, Young Rich. She goes, loud. I was dragging Pat Houston. I almost missed the live. Now time to drag Martell and Dingy Letitia. Welcome, Young Rich. Welcome. Yes. He goes, I liked Messy Tiffany this episode. You liked Messy Tiffany? See, I don't like Tiffany. I don't. There are some people who can play the villain role. There are some people who can play the pot stir role. Like Sheree, right? She was bone carrier all day. I like Sheree. She would carry a bone for miles and miles and miles. But I liked her, and it was cute, and it was fun shade. But with Tiffany, there's just something off about her. Off. Amelia French is dead and laughing. Yes. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Miss T, that game was extra messy. Super messy. That game was super, super messy, and they did it on purpose. 100%. Hey, Young Rich, Tiffany and her big thighs husband are messy, and I kind of like them. Not big thighs. Hey, Philly John, who plays basketball in flip-flops? All the men in Huntsville. Because they weren't really playing. They were just doing, And you know what? Maybe now I'm just being in a messy mood. But is it just me, or all the guys of Huntsville now kind of cornier than they were when it first started? Like season 1. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the show. I'm gonna keep watching, and we're gonna keep having our recaps and kikis. But doesn't the guys just seem a little bit cornier now? Like, Maurice just seems really corny to me with his like platitudes and half Bible quotes and talking about success. You have to do this to be successful. And then Marceau is kind of cheesy to me. He can't run black. He is exploiting Jalen, clearly cheating on Letitia, on Tisha and all this stuff. And then Martell now is like so swollen and busting out of his extra medium shirts and having a panic attack and anger fits every other episode. And then we all know Lois. Or is it Luis? I'm not trying to be shady when I call him Lois. It just comes out that way. We all know he's just a cheese cornball. What do you guys think? Let me know. Hey, Miss T, Tiffany has not known the group long enough for all this. I agree. She hasn't earned her keep, and she's not earning it by doing this. Hey, Amelia French, given how unavailable Marcel has been to Tisha, I don't blame her for surprising him with therapy. I agree. You're going to have to surprise him with something to save that marriage. With something. Hey, Young Rich. He goes, at Philly John, I agree. Those men are always at the gym every scene, but then at the pool, it was like, what was they working out, child? In the words of Candace, wide bodies everywhere. Not wide bodies. Speaking of Candace, after this, we're going to do a row hop. And we're going to get into Miss Candace. Hey, Young Rich, Martell is wearing booty shorts. Not booty shorts. Hey, Sandra. She says, hey, everyone. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Thank you for joining. Amelia French, I'm really not feeling out why YouTube changed their emojis. LOL. I know. Speaking of emojis, I'm going to be creating some new emojis for people who join my community. I have some custom emojis now, but I'm going to be updating them this week. So be sure to join the community so you can get access to some cool, customized, community-only candy cane emojis. Hey, Rich, now Letitia's really messy and Kimmy should have dragged her on that couch. Kimmy should have dragged her for filth on that couch for what she said. If I was sitting there with my husband and someone who is my sister-in-law and who irrationally and delusionally expects me to be blindly loyal to her at all times is sitting there asking my husband if he could have worked it out with his ex, somebody would have gotten a spider bite, okay? Somebody would have gotten a spider bite. They would have gotten a candy bite. Hey, Young Rich, Tiffany did that to Letitia. What Letitia did to Kimmy, it was karma. Tiffany did it to Letitia. Yes, and what Letitia did to Kimmy, it was karma. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But still, ugh. Hey, Amelia French, especially for Tisha wanting to be sisters with Kimmy so badly, I don't understand why she said that. Because Tisha is so wacky in her head. She's not emotionally evolved or emotionally mature like an adult. It's a very childlike mentality. I can do whatever not even childlike, because I don't think healthy children behave this way. It's a codependent, wacky mentality, unhealthy mentality where it's, I can say or do anything I want to you. And I can say and do anything I want in general, but you have to 100% blindly support me, back me, and be loyal to me. Even if you think I'm lying, say I'm not. Even if I'm not loyal to you, be loyal to me. That is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She probably got that from Miss Wanda. Hey, Pamela Sanders. She goes, my husband and I were both divorced and he wanted to get married way before me. I actually thought about a surprise wedding, but decided not to. So my husband and I were both divorced and he wanted to get married way before me. I actually thought, wow. But why would you want to do a surprise wedding? I know you decided not to, but like, let me know. Like, what was the reasoning? You know? Like, what was the reason behind wanting a surprise wedding? But I think you made the right choice. I know. Just in my opinion. I think you made the right choice. Hey, can I get a witness? At Miss T. Tiffany's a friend of Melody. She was going to be in her original wedding before they rushed it to get up on the show. So you thinking that she did a surprise wedding to get on the show? If anything, I thought they should have brought them on and then she should have filmed the surprise wedding for the show. But maybe they wanted actually married couples, but we have Destiny. But then again, Destiny did do that sneaky divorce. So who knows? Hey, Philly John, Kimmy should have laid Tisha out. Agreed. Talk about not wanting to be able to read the room. I also think that Kimmy might be projecting a lot because it's very clear that things are not going so well in her own marriage. Like when she had to ask, what's his name? Maurice to keep an eye on his brother when they go out. I thought that was, I thought it was inappropriate, and B, it was just so cringy that she's so insecure in her own marriage and she's so worried about him cheating on her that on camera, she felt the need to pull his brother aside and basically say, please make sure my husband doesn't cheat on me. That's really what she was saying. So if you really take a step back and you really analyze the situation, that is a very sad, scary, insecure. And when I say insecure, I just don't mean her insecurities. I just mean insecure in like the marriage itself. It's an insecure marriage. To have to on camera, wasn't like she took him to a sidebar and tell his brother, make sure your husband doesn't cheat on me. That's essentially what she said. Oh, watch him. That's sad. So maybe she's really just projecting her own stuff. You know, oh, Maurice, like, did you think you could have kept it? Wink, wink, Marcel, like, get it together. Hey, Misty, Tisha really likes the ex. Yeah, they're still friends. Her and Kiowa are friends. Remember Tisha and Kiowa had that kiki And how Tisha keeps calling Kimmy the side chick, and the icing was asking permission from Kimmy. Yep. Miss T says, wow, at Can. Hey, Young Rich, you see how quick Martel backed down to Marceau compared to how he was getting in Melody's face, hollering, screaming, ready to fight? Exactly. I don't like it when anybody gets in anybody's face, and I don't mean to be sexist, but when men in particular get in a woman's face and with that high-pitched tone and that like pump-up energy, I don't like it. And he was too comfortable being that level of angry with her, and I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Just like too comfortable with it. Hey, Pamela. She goes, I am tired of men asking men, what did you do? Me too. It is not the woman's fault. And you know what? Honestly, in any situation that it doesn't work out, both partners, I'm not saying they have equal culpability, because that is simply not true. There are situations where someone is just going to cheat. They're going to cheat no matter what you do. But there is partial responsibility. And for men to ask a woman, what did you do? It's just so disrespectful. It is so demeaning. It is so sexist and misogynistic. And it's right up those guys' alleys, because a real man would never fix his mouth to say that. Ever. But think about how he treats his wife. Think about how he treats his kids, actually. Tisha is always just like, you're a fly-by-night dad. Thank you, Miss T. That's right. Hey, can I get a witness? The women seem very guarded and hesitant when it comes to Mel. They will not speak against her, even when she pops off and looks crazy. Well, I think because they know she's the HBIC. Do you know what I mean? Like, they know that it was Melody and Martel's show that they brought to Carlos King. Miss T, Martel could understand what the men were really saying because his pants were too tight. Maybe he didn't get any blood going through his head. Hey, Philly John at Young Rich. Talking about a produced scene. Oh, that's enough. You know what? I think that's another reason why I feel it's a little cornier now. Don't get me wrong. I like the show. I'm going to keep watching. But the work is showing. You see the production now. You see the strings being pulled. You see where they've already had these conversations that they've practiced and they know what they're going to say, and then it play out on the screen. Like, the work is showing now, especially with like Tiffany and Melody and Maurice and Kimmy. I think a lot of their scenes are pre-produced. Preparations. Yes, the Karen was spot on. Totally spot on. She is a Karen. Can I get one of this? They both should go to therapy. They all should go to therapy. Sorry. Spider bite. I'm telling you. Woo. Yes, it was. Hey, Miss T, I was shocked Destiny shared with the group. I think she shared more. It would be easier to move around this group. Yeah, I think Destiny is scared to share with the group what really happened. And I think another reason why Destiny is so guarded is because she felt that, what's her name? Melody did not have her back when her and Kimmy got off to the wrong foot. And then now she sees Melody having Tiffany back all the time. So she's kind of like, well, you brought me to the group and you didn't have my back. Now you completely have this other chick's back. Like, what is that about? That's whack, right? So I just think I don't think Destiny feels safe in the group. Hey, Billy John, Mattel should leave the baby gap clothes in the store. It's a mess. Hey, Queen Dirt Eye. I think Mel is just speaking up now because I believe he would normally shut her down behind closed doors. Martel is too angry. Yeah. He's very angry, very volatile, very... Hey, can I get a witness? Yes, I can be watching. Mel and Mattel were really into that power couple image, 1,000%. Now they are stuck and very immature, 1,000%. And I think Martel's ego is so bruised and embarrassed because now it comes out that Melody was the one who had the business license, the building license, and he didn't. And everyone's just like, oh, you failed your test and you never went back to retake it. Like, you can't even build without her. So, yeah. Hey, Philly John. Yes, the Karen remark was spot on. It was. She is a Karen. Hey, Miss T. I didn't like how Destiny said baby mama. She was trying to be messy, but it wasn't cool because Mel's clearly the ex-wife first. Yeah. No, it wasn't Destiny who said that. It was Tiffany. Right? Tiffany said baby mama. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But Tiffany said baby mom. She goes, oh, you have 4 kids with her. It's a baby mama. Tiffany was being messy as hell. And Tiffany was the one who said that. I think. Correct me, though. Hey, Young Rich. Martell is on the last one to slut shame when his peen and Bushi has been all over Huntsville, Atlanta. Everybody needs a penicillin after dealing with that new variant of a man. Oh. Damn. Can I witness? There is no denial that Mel signed off on cheating for years. Yeah, she co-signed this cheating. She kept quiet until she couldn't keep quiet anymore. Which AKA when the side chick decided to keep the baby. Hey, Tanisha. She goes, I love you, Candy. I love you too, beautiful. What's up? Hey, Fidge, I thought Tiffany called Mel baby. Yeah, it was Tiffany. Tiffany called Mel baby mama. Miss T, was the Beyonce reference because Mel's doing music now? All I could think about was Lemonade. I mean, both apply. Beautiful, powerful woman being cheated on. But I think the Beyonce reference is because Mel's trying to do music. And she always has like the blonde wig. And she's trying to do music now. Yeah. And like be like a big businesswoman mogul. Hey, can I get a witness? I am not Teen Mel or Martell. Sorry, guys. They do things behind the scenes, come on camera and tell on each other. No telling what would have happened to someone else. I agree. I think their fights get a lot worse when the cameras aren't there, but I also think they're still in cahoots with each other. But it's still really toxic. Really, really toxic. Miss T, maybe so. If so, that makes it even worse at Philly. Yeah. I agree. It's bad. Hey, Philly John. Tiffany is too passive-aggressive with her posturing. Tiffany is very passive-aggressive. She's also very self-righteous. She's a very, very self-righteous, pompous, pretentious. Her tone, oh, well, you might want to talk to him about that. When he said the guys at basketball, like, you might want to talk. That's not what he said. Tiffany, shut up. Nobody wants to hear from you. Hey, Tanisha. Happy Tuesday, Candy. Happy Tuesday to you too, beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful Candy Cane. That's right, Candy Canes. If you're in here, you're having a fun kiki, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment below. If you're catching this on the replay, do the same and comment. Let me know what you think. Young Rich. Girl, I told you I couldn't do them in a Huntsville. They always have been corny to me. They are corny, right? They're just really funky and really corny and dry. Aren't they just, they're kind of just like dry, funky, and corny now. But I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm still tuning in. I'm still going to watch. We're still going to have a kiki and we're still going to report, but they are kind of funky and dry. And whatever happened to the 47 acres thing? Wasn't that the whole like premise? And then it kind of switched to like the drama stuff. Hey, can I get up? When Tiffany's not a bone carrier, she's just void of personality and just right downright uninteresting. I agree. I don't think she should come back. I don't like watching her. Hey, Miss T, the guys think they're all that now. They are semi-celebrities from Huntsville. Duh. I love you, Miss T. Thank you for coming through. Oh my God. Young Rich Martell and his KFC suits. Y'all are a mess. I love you guys. Hey, Philly John. He says, at Young Rich, I do agree they're corny. However, I see them evolving. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for the show. I like the show. I'm going to watch it. But they're all kind of cornballs now. And the thing is, not to use Robin and Giselle's word, but where is the substance? They all talk about being successful and having these businesses. but I don't see it. Like, I don't, like, weird, like, I don't know. I guess because they speak in platitudes, like, you have to sacrifice to be successful. This is what it takes to be successful. I get up and I go to bed, and I go to bed and I get up. This is what it takes like to be successful. We just want to put as much stress on you as possible. You didn't break. You got through it. Good job, Jalen. Good job, Jalen. Like, you know, it's just, it's too BSC for me. I think that's what it is. It's too BSC now. Ms. T, sleeping with 6 people one night. Oh, thank you for bringing it up. What did you get an explanation for that is? Oh, yes. Okay, so when he said he slept with 6 people in one night, first thing I thought was, that's not the first time Kimmy heard that, because her reaction was too cool, calm, and collected. I don't care how long I've been married to somebody. If he said in public he had sex with 6 different women in one night, I don't care if it was before me, I would have an attitude. I would have some type of reaction to that. Maybe not in the group, because I would never. I'm the type of person, if I'm with my boyfriend or a husband, and if he says or does something in public that bothers me, I'm not going to let it show, because I'm in public. We're our united front no matter what. But you better believe that is a conversation we're having when we get back to the room. But I felt like that wasn't how Kimmy actually reacted. I felt she was kind of like, what was before me? Crazy. So clearly she had known that. And didn't he say it was like some type of game or contest? I think it was really nasty. I think it was probably one of those bunch of guys got together, bunch of girls, and this is going to sound really bad, but they probably ran trains on a bunch of young girls. That's what I think happened. I think a bunch of guys got together, Maurice and who else? Martel, maybe not, and his friends, and there were probably a lot of women. It's probably a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs, because you have to be on something. I don't think that you're just sober doing that. At least I hope not. I don't know. And they probably, hopefully it was all consensual. Hopefully all of the women were in their right mind. I wouldn't be surprised if it was some women of the night type situation. And I think that they all got together and had a party and ran trains on a bunch of different women. I think all the men were sleeping with all of the women. And I want to say this as respectful as possible, because I'm not a person that ever wants to. All right, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to say this, because I want to say it, because I want to be honest with what I really think. I want to answer this question, and I want to tell you what I really think, but I want to do it in a respectful way. I also think when things like that happen, it's not just women on men. I also think there might be some men on men action too. And I'll just leave it there. Okay. Hey, can I get a witness? Agree. The men and the women seem to have been impacted by social media, which seems to be dictating their narrative. Certainly a psych experiment. I agree. You see the work now. You see the the monologues and the pre-scripted and the like, it's like the work is showing that it's losing its authenticity. That's what it's losing its authenticity. Miss T, Kimmy was in complete shock at Tisha. What happened to having each other's backs? Tisha is a mess. Tisha is a mess. Wouldn't be my friend. Young Rich, evolving to what? Being their true selves on the grinder. Cough, Marcel. Oh, man. Young Rich, you be going in, sweetheart. That's right. Thanks for all the great comments. Thank you, Mods, for holding it down. I appreciate you. Hey, Young Rich at Miss T. Boom, Letitia's disloyal and only look out for herself. Letitia is extremely, extremely disloyal, and then has an irrational entitlement that everyone should just be on her side. Hey, LJ Forever. I don't condone violence, but I would have been okay if Destiny had pulled her from the inner Detroit ATL and slapped the crap out of Tiffany. I agree. Again, I agree with you. I don't condone violence, but sometimes you just gotta slap a bitch. I don't condone it, though. I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. Hey, Philly John, I don't believe he was actually intimate with all 6. He probably laid in the same space, which led them to believe he slept with them. LOL. No, I think he meant what he said. I think, yeah. Hey, reparations, right, Candy? You can't treat people like that and expect the same person to bend over backwards. Exactly. You can't. You can't be disloyal to me and then expect me to be loyal to you. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Miss T, the show needs 1 or 2 more. Yeah, it does. It needs fresh blood. And it also needs fresh blood that is not being puppeteered by Melody. Like, it is so clear that Tiffany is Melody's puppet. It's hard to watch. And so we need someone to come in that isn't afraid to go toe-to-toe with Melody. Hey, can I get a witness? Miss T, actually Mel's blonde wigs and those booty shorts does resemble a Beyonce alter ego. Despite her success, she does not seem stable on camera. You mean Melody? I think Melody is... Okay, so to play devil's advocate, I agree. I don't think Melody is as stable and happy and boss babe as she appears to be, but I think she's doing the best she can to hold down her kids, to move on with her life, and to do the things that she feels she was put on this earth to do. So I kind of understand, because it's like, okay, she may have co-signed the cheating in the marriage when it was private. We may not agree with it, but maybe she did what she thought was best for her family. Even though I do think she is a puppeteer, even though I do think she has ego stuff and narcissistic stuff and all that stuff, I can still empathize with her as a woman. And I can only imagine what it's like to be so publicly disrespected and so publicly humiliated, and to have your husband do things like this all the time, and also has his baby mama, side chick, so publicly disrespect you in your life when she is the one who is sleeping with your husband. So I will give Melody that. I do think she's doing the best she can, and I have to applaud that. She's not folding. She's not backing down. She's being honest about what she's going through. She's being honest about where she's at. She's using her music as her therapy. So do I think she's still suffering? Yes. But do I think she's doing the best she can and she's a great example? Yeah. Because sometimes life is messy, you know? Hey, Young Rich, I feel like Letitia is very insecure. Yep. As well as, why would she be with Melody? Because she knows Candy, that her husband wants to become one with Melody as whole. I think he would. I think if he thought he could get away with it, he would. Ms. T says Tisha doesn't feel safe in her own marriage. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't at all. Hey, my opinion, not yours. Hey, Candy the Candy Canes. Hey, sweetheart. What is up? What is up? How are you? Miss T says, I agree 100% at Can. She agrees with you. Can I get a witness? At Candy Washington. Well, Tiffany's entire wedding party and album was online earlier in 2020, but has since been taken down. Mel's listed as a bridesmaid. Yeah. I believe it. I mean, I think that they're actually friends, but she's definitely a puppet. Definitely a puppet. Hey, Pamela. She goes, he was patient with me and respected me and my feelings. Aw, when I realized that life is short and that we were forever, I thought of a surprise wedding. I decided to propose, but he beat me to the punch. Aw, that's so sweet. Well, congratulations. And I'm happy for you. And that's really sweet. And I'm happy he beat you to the punch. You know, I'm old school that way. I'm a feminist. I'm all about women and blah, blah, blah. But I'm also a little bit more traditional, where I think it's really sweet that he proposed to you. And I don't know. I always just think like the girl is the prize, and like we should be the ones being chased and pursued. Like I like it. But that's just me. That's just my taste. That's just me. Either way, I am happy you guys are together. I'm happy that he respects you and he's patient with you. And that's all that matters, is that you're happy and you're in love. So I'm happy for you, Pamela. Very happy for you. Hey, Misty. It was definitely a production idea for my tell to go check on Mel. Oh, 1,000%. And I don't even think production was ready for how quick it popped off. Like, I think they expected them to fight, but not to the level where it was, because it was a little concerning of like, how close is he going to get before he crosses a line? Because even the night before, he looked like he was about to cross a line that you can't come back from. Can I get it? When it's not all to therapy, yes, send them all to therapy. Hey, GGF67, listening while I work. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. That's what I like to hear. Have fun at work, baby. Hey, you guys are laughing. Hey, Ivy Girl 6, Tiffany said it. Yeah, Tiffany said the comment about the baby mama. Hey, Amara Lewis. Hey, everyone. Hey. What is up? Hey, Amara Lewis. Definitely Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany said it. Tiffany is so shady, and it's just, ugh. So gross. You don't call an ex-wife a baby mama. That's actually the exact opposite. Baby mama is a term that was coined for a woman out of wedlock, not your actual wife. Tiffany, I can't with you. Don't get me started. Hey, Ivy Girl 06, I'm surprised since Mel has always taken up for Tiffany. I do believe Tiffany is Mel's puppet, and that's why Mel always takes up for Tiffany. But remember when Tiffany was first introduced on the show? I thought, again, with her condescending tone and her little irritating attitude, oh, but Mel, like, how are you doing mentally? How is your mental health doing? Shut up, Tiffany. Remember how I thought that was really shady what she said to Mel, because Mel was just talking about regular stuff like, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. And she's like, well, how is your mental health? Yes, check in on your friends. Of course, you all know I'm a huge mental health advocate, but do it in a respectful way, not a condescending, demeaning way. So Tiffany has thrown shots at Mel, but Mel seems to just let them slide off. But also, Tiffany said that in her confessional, because Tiffany will bucks in the confessional, right? So I don't know if Mel knew she said that until now. Hey, Amara Lewing, bad timing, Tiff. Tiffany, all the way around. Tiffany did say that. Unbelievable. Yup. 100%. 100%. Hey, Young Rich, it was Tiffany and Melody. Need to check her about that, because it brought me back to when Fox News called Michelle Brock's baby mama, and I like that one. I agree. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. It's so disrespectful. Number one, the term baby mama is kind of disrespectful in general. Just because someone is married or isn't married doesn't make them any less worthy or deserving or amazing or awesome or any of those things, right? Oh, you can't hear Amelia? Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. I'm going to jump down a couple of comments because they're getting pretty backed up. Okay, here we go. Hey, Amara Lewis was Melody works my nerves too. I totally see how she is friends with bad timing Tiff. I'm telling you, they are definitely in cahoots, 100%. Young Rich even I haven't become one with 6 people in one night. Did he say he used protection? He did say he did, but does it count if you're using the same with 6 different people? I highly doubt he was like, okay, number 1, I'm done with you. New condom. Okay, number 2, I'm done with you. New I don't believe, I don't know. Philly Johnson's child, I would die. Oh, could you imagine? Oh, I don't want to imagine it. It sounds, it sounds like a very sketchy situation that you're in, where you are being intimate with 6 people one night. That is a very, very sketchy situation. Hey, Rachel. He says, I want Martell's booty shorts to do a confession. Me too. Hey, can I get a witness? At Tammy, I don't think Tiffany's a member of a sorority, but you are right. The women are, and the Scots are alpha men. I think the Scots want to be alpha men, but true alpha men don't behave that way. I think they're betas fronting as alpha. Because true alpha men don't put women down the way that the Scotsmen do. Because being an alpha male doesn't mean that you are misogynistic. It doesn't mean that you're womanizing. It means that you are so secure in your manhood and you are confident in who you are that people are drawn to you and you are a natural leader. That's what the alpha is. The number one, the head. But when you really look at Marceau and Martel and Maurice, these are some beta boys fronting and peacocking as if they're alpha men. But the way they treat their wives, the way they treat women in general, the misogynistic things they said, all of that are actual true signs of insecurity and low confidence and low self-esteem. Because when you are secure in yourself, you never have to put somebody else down to make yourself feel better. And the things they say and the things they do, it's a lot. Look how much Kimmy has been complaining about her marriage. Look how much Tisha has been complaining about marriage. Melody, hot ass mess with Martel. Alpha men, I think Kimmy is an alpha woman. You see what I'm saying? I think she needs a scotch more self-esteem because I don't know. And it's also, remember when Tisha asked Kimmy about, now that you're in the place you are, looking back, would you have put up with all you put up with and waited so long? And I liked Kimmy's answers, but I also thought it was a bit of an excuse. She was like, oh, well, I had to become the woman I am now and be this person, blah, 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 blah. I think in reality, if she could go back and do it over, she'd probably do it differently. Hey, Amara Lou, she goes, at Rachel, Tisha brought up Kiowa because she's messy and miserable in her marriage, it appears. 100%. 100%. Hey, Rachel, also, did y'all see how Marcel did not drink to being happy in their current relationship, but he didn't want therapy? That was shit. Neither of them drink because they're both unhappy in the marriage. Both of them. And they're both unfulfilled. And staying for the kids. Remember how that was a whole thing, staying for the kids? Yay! Yes, Pamela, we're happy for you. Woo, woo. Yes, we are. Hey, Karen Gonzalez, she says, hola, hola. Hey, Philly John at Mike. Yes, bring coleslaw. Now that would be a key. Hey, Rachel says at Amara, exactly. Hey, Amelia French, can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. It seems like everyone should be able to hear me. Yeah, Amara saying, yes, I could hear. Amelia saying, now it's back. Okay, good. Good. And thank you for letting me know, Amelia. Hey, can I get a witness? At Rachel, I saw Marcel's looks, but it seems Letitia and him have different ideas about marriage. This is the thing. I think Marceau, whatever. I think he thought in Tisha he had a subservient yes person who would just stay home, barefoot and pregnant, cooking and cleaning. I think Letitia saw a provider in Marceau and dimmed her light, dimmed her ambition, and conformed to what she thought he wanted. But then when she got a taste of what she actually wants, which is clearly fame, you're on a reality television show. She has the podcast. She has a speaking engagement. She has like 4 degrees like Wendy. I think now she's trying to step into her authentic self. And I think that Marceau is like, wait a minute, this isn't the woman I married. This isn't the contract we had. Not only like a written contract, but you know what I mean? You have these sort of unspoken contracts with how your relationship works. And I think Tisha is just like, well, you have to evolve and change because I'm evolving and changing. Hey, Callie Nola. I get into this show because I think they're so toxic. I know. But remember how it started? It was like these 4 Black power couples in Huntsville, Alabama. Not ATL, but the LAA. And they're getting together for 37 acres and they're going to give back to the community. They're building wealth and it's going to be great and super inspirational. Fast forward 2.5 seasons, baby mama drama, a fifth child out of wedlock, Maurice having sex with 6 women in one night, Kiowa, Kiowa, Kimmy, Tisha, Marceau getting vasectomies, Miss Wanda talking old rep time, generational curse stuff. I mean, the show is taking a very toxic and messy turn, but I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it. Okay, let's see. Hey, can I get a witness? So is Tiffany auditioning as a therapist or cast member, or is she just there for exposure? And is it so? What is she promoting? Nice to have a friend. Damn, can I get a witness? I don't know what value Tiffany brings because she's just annoying. Hey, Sharon Redmond. She goes, hey, Canada Love. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? How are you, sweetheart? Yes. Let's see. Mara, great tag. Bad timing, Tiff. Yes. Bad timing, Tiff. 100%. Hey, Rachel, I can't get this right. I'm surprised Marcel was ranting so much about not believing in divorce. I don't understand this man. See, I think he is doing the okie doke. He's like, wait, how do you get divorced? How does it happen? Blah, blah, blah. Why don't believe in divorce? Da-da. I think he wants a divorce. And all of this is just fluff and projection and diversion and all that stuff. I think he does love Tisha. But I think in his dream world, if he could be out there, a single man, dipping it and doing it, he would. That's what I think. That's allegedly my opinion. Do I think he loves Tisha? Yeah. But do I think that his dream life is being this married family man? No. Do I think that he doesn't want to give up this image? No. He doesn't want to give up the image. He wants this image of successful businessman, wife, kids, blah, 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 blah. But again, I think it's just an image, not what he truly wants. See what you guys are saying. Hey, Young Rich, there's no way he wasn't doing the bending not one time. I just failed to believe that. I'm sorry. That's probably how he kept his condom on because no one was bending for him. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, I just don't think that sleeping with 6 women in one night happens with just one man and just 6 women. I think it was probably lots of men and lots of girls. They were probably sharing, and I don't just think it was guy on girl. Allegedly, my opinion, hypothetical. Can I get a witness? Second question. The Scots are in the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, but they are definitely beta boys. Oh, that's what you guys meant by alpha. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. I thought you meant like alpha men, but you meant alpha fraternity. Okay. Thank you. Philly John, Jalen, us is a Q2. Oh, is that the fraternity people? Whoop, whoop. Hey, Young Rich, Kimmy is definitely alpha something, but that's why I see her leaving the Scots family very soon if they keep up with bullying her son. Yeah, they're exploiting him. They are 100% exploiting Jalen. 100%. They're accused. Kimmy's reserved for the bag. Yes. Jay Mesa says, Cavity Squad Unite. That's right, Cavity Squad Unite. So we are going to wrap up this one, you guys. But tonight, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, me, Candace from the Candy Shop, and Cotty B will be over on the Candy Shop channel for our very first Ladies Lounge panel episode, we'll be talking about Nicki Minaj, Karen Civil, and other things about just like underage dating and all that fun stuff. But back on my channel at 2 o'clock, so 50 minutes from now, we'll be back and we will be doing Row Hop. We will be talking about the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. So get a snack, come on back, get some tea, get a drink. But we'll be back here at 2 o'clock. I will post the link right after this, so be sure to join me for that. And we'll be talking all things Row Hop. And you guys, hey, Sip with D. Rachel, yay, that's right. Hey, Sip with D, that's right. So we're doing Row Hop 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's what, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 o'clock, we will be doing Row Hop. So we have a little under an hour to get some refreshments, get some drinks, and hang out. But we are going to be doing that. So you guys, as you leave, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell and share with a friend, because a key is always better with a community. I love you guys. If you're watching us in the replay, be sure to comment. Let me know what you think. It'll be good and it'll be fun. Aw, thank you guys. Yes. Great show. Yes, can I get a witness? I hope you're free at 2 o'clock to catch me for Row Hop. So yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to check on my spider bite and make sure I'm still alive. Make sure I'm still okay. But I love you guys. I love you, my candy canes. Thank you for holding it down with me. Thank you for having Kiki with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.